I wanted to recap May 2026 for myself because it has been a difficult month for me. At work, I was chasing deadlines. There were also difficult work situations. And with all the events that were happening at work, I realized I was not as resilient as I would like to. I found myself frequently thinking about worst case scenarios, freaking myself out, having sleepless nights, experiencing a lot of stress, and I realized I was starting to remember things wrong. Like there was this day I remembered wrongly my spin class timing. It's a typical regular class that I always go to, and I only realized that I remembered the time wrongly when I checked myself in at the counter and was told that I was late for class. I also realized that I don't have social energy to attend meetup events. I don't have much friends, and to me, it's important that I am able to connect with other people. But I find myself needing to stay at home instead, doing mundane household chores, which turned out to be a way for me to kind of recover from the work fatigue. And it's also during this period of time that I start asking myself more about what I need at this point in time, especially on weekday evenings and weekends, because those were the time when I could reset, recharge for the next work week ahead. The other thing that I realized that changed in me during this period of time was the way I looked at challenges. In the past, I would see it as something I would want to avoid, escape as much as possible. But now I know that even if I can escape and avoid, the next challenge is waiting for me. So escaping is only a temporary relief. It doesn't solve the problem. And so what I do now is to take it one step at a time, do the best that I can. And if I screw up, I tell myself to accept it because there's nothing I can do to change the outcome. I also wanted to talk about the tarot cards that I was drawing in the month of May. I was drawing a lot of swords card, which kind of represents thoughts, beliefs, conflicts, challenges. The card that left the strongest impression on me was the Six of Swords card. It was a card showing three people on a boat rowing away from a place of hardship to calmer waters. So it's a kind of triumphant transition card. For me, it didn't feel that way. It was more of like my life situation is now forcing me to think that I need to think of a change. But what change is that I don't know. And so the question that I'm bringing forward from May would be, where do I go from here?